I am very happy you are here today. In this podcast, we will talk about an exciting topic: embracing speed and risk-taking as tools for growth. This means learning how moving fast and trying new things, even if they are a little scary, can help us grow and improve in life. Whether you want to learn English better, succeed in your job, or just feel more confident, this topic is very important. You might ask, why should we care about speed and risk-taking? Well, many people want to grow and get better at something, but sometimes they move too slowly or are afraid to try new things. When we move too slowly or avoid risks, we miss many chances to learn and improve. On the other hand, when we learn to be faster and take risks, we open the door to many new experiences. These experiences help us grow our skills, learn from our mistakes, and become better people. Learning about speed and risk-taking is not just for adults or business people. It is useful for everyone, including students, workers, and especially English learners like you. When you practice speaking English, if you wait too long to speak or are afraid to make mistakes, you will not improve quickly. But if you try to speak more often, even with mistakes, you will learn faster. This is a perfect example of how speed and risk-taking can help in real life. In this podcast, I will explain what it means to move fast and take risks in simple words. I will also share some easy ideas to help you start using speed and risk-taking in your daily life. The goal is to help you grow your skills and confidence in English and other parts of your life. You will see that speed and risk-taking are tools, like tools in a toolbox, that you can use whenever you want to get better and grow. So if you want to become faster in learning, more confident in trying new things, and stronger in facing challenges, then this podcast is for you. Together, we will explore how to use speed and risk-taking as a way to learn and grow. I am excited to share this with you because I believe everyone can grow and improve, no matter where you start. Thank you for joining me today. Let's begin this journey of growth and learning together. Now, let's dive into what it means to embrace speed and how it can help you become a better English speaker and a stronger person. Stay with me. What does it mean to embrace speed? When we talk about embracing speed, what do we really mean? The word speed simply means how fast we do something. It can be moving quickly, talking quickly, or even making decisions quickly. In everyday life, speed is about not waiting too long or being too slow when we want to do or learn something. But why is moving fast or embracing speed so important? And how can it help us grow? First, let's think about speed in a very simple way. Imagine you want to learn to ride a bicycle. If you take a long time to try, and you wait too much before practicing, you might not learn very quickly. But if you practice riding your bike often, and don't wait too long between tries, you will improve faster. You will fall sometimes, but each time you get up and try again, you learn something new. This is what embracing speed means, not being afraid to move quickly and try often. Speed is about action. It is about doing things without waiting too long or being too slow. Embracing speed does not mean rushing carelessly. It means making progress without delay and learning from your actions. When you move quickly, you give yourself many chances to practice and to learn from mistakes. Mistakes are not bad. They are important steps for learning. If you wait too long to speak English because you want to be perfect, you might lose chances to improve. But if you speak more often, even if you make small mistakes, you learn faster and become more confident. Speed also helps us avoid overthinking. Sometimes, when people want to do something new, they think a lot about what can go wrong. They wait, and then they miss the chance to start. But if you embrace speed, you start faster, and this can help you find solutions quickly. For example, if you want to write a story in English, start writing without waiting for the perfect idea. Write what comes to your mind first, then you can fix and improve it later. This way, you practice writing faster and learn more. Speed is important in many parts of life, not only for learning English. Think about cooking a simple meal. If you wait too long to start cooking, you may be hungry for a long time. But if you start cooking quickly, even a simple meal will help you feel better faster. This is an example of how speed can improve your everyday life. Another example is when you need to solve a problem at work or school. The faster you start working on the problem, the sooner you find a solution and feel relief. Now, you may wonder, is it always good to be fast? Not always. Sometimes it is important to think carefully, or to slow down to do things well. But when it comes to learning and growing, moving faster is usually better than waiting too long. When you try new things quickly, you learn more because you get more experiences. Every experience, good or bad, helps you grow stronger and smarter. Embracing speed also means accepting that sometimes you will make mistakes or fail. But this is okay, because mistakes are a natural part of learning. For example, when you learn to speak English, if you speak slowly and carefully all the time, you might not practice enough. But if you speak quickly and don't worry too much about mistakes, you will get better sooner. The same is true for many skills. Practice and action are more important than perfect planning. In real life, many successful people use speed as a tool for growth. They try new ideas quickly, learn from what works and what does not, and then move on to the next step. This fast way of working helps them grow their skills and reach their goals faster. For example, in technology or business, speed is very important because things change fast. People who move quickly have a better chance to succeed because they can learn and adapt faster than others. Finally, embracing speed gives us energy and motivation. When you see that you are making progress quickly, you feel good and want to keep going. This feeling helps you continue learning and growing every day. So, speed is not only about moving fast, it is also about feeling excited and confident to keep trying new things. To sum up, embracing speed means moving forward without delay, practicing often, and not being afraid to make mistakes. It helps us learn faster and grow stronger. Speed gives us more chances to practice, learn, and improve. In everyday life, speed helps us solve problems, feel motivated, and enjoy the process of learning. So, if you want to grow your English skills or any other skill, remember that moving quickly and trying often will help you reach your goals faster. Embrace speed, and you will see the difference in your learning and life. What is risk-taking? When we talk about risk-taking, the first question is, what does the word risk mean? A risk is when you do something that might be difficult or could have a bad result. It is like a chance you take that things might not go perfectly. For example, if you try to speak English in front of a group, you might be afraid that you will make mistakes or others will not understand you. This is a risk because you are not sure what will happen. Risk-taking means choosing to do these things, even if you are not sure what the result will be. Taking risks can feel scary. Many people want to stay safe and not make mistakes. But growth, or getting better at something, usually comes when we take risks. When we take risks, we try new things. We leave our comfort zone. The comfort zone is where we feel safe and comfortable. But if we stay only in our comfort zone, we do not grow or learn much. Taking risks helps us move out of that safe place. It pushes us to learn new skills, meet new people, and understand new ideas. Why is risk-taking important for growth? Growth means becoming better, stronger, or smarter. If we never try something new, we will never know what we can do. When we take risks, we learn from our experiences. Sometimes, the risk will bring success. Other times, we might fail. But both success and failure teach us valuable lessons. For example, when you try to speak a new English word aloud, it may be difficult, and you might say it wrong. But this small risk helps your mouth learn new sounds, and your brain remember the word better. Over time, you become better at speaking. It is important to understand that risk-taking does not mean being careless or doing dangerous things. It means making smart choices to try something new or different, even if it feels uncomfortable. Small risks can be very helpful. You don't need to take big risks all the time. In fact, small risks are easier and safer for beginners and still help you grow. Let me share some examples of small risks that help people improve. Imagine you want to learn English but are afraid to talk with other people. A small risk could be saying hello to a new friend, or asking a simple question like, "How are you?" Even if you feel shy or nervous, taking this small risk helps you practice speaking. Each time you do this, you become more confident and comfortable. Another example is trying to write a short story in English. You might worry about making mistakes in spelling or grammar. But if you take the risk and write your story anyway, you practice writing skills. You can always ask someone to help you check your work and learn from mistakes. This risk helps you improve your writing over time. In school or work, taking risks might mean sharing your ideas in a meeting or answering questions in class. Sometimes, people stay quiet because they are afraid of being wrong. But when you take the risk to speak up, you learn to express yourself better. You also show others that you are confident and ready to learn. This can help you make friends and get support from teachers or colleagues. Taking risks can also mean trying new hobbies or activities. For example, you might want to join a sports team or a music group. These are risks because you may feel you are not good enough at first. But by trying, you learn new skills, meet new people, and enjoy yourself more. It is normal to feel nervous about risk-taking. The important thing is to start small and be kind to yourself. Everyone makes mistakes and has moments when things don't go as planned. This is part of the learning process. The more you take risks, the easier it becomes. You build courage and trust in your ability to handle challenges. Remember, risk-taking helps you grow your skills and confidence. It opens doors to new experiences and opportunities. Without taking risks, life can feel stuck or boring. But with risk-taking, you can discover your strengths and improve every day. So, if you want to grow in English or in life, try to take small risks. Speak to someone new. Try writing, share your ideas, or start a new hobby. These small steps will help you learn and feel proud of yourself. Embrace risk-taking as a tool for growth, and you will see positive changes in your life. Why are speed and risk-taking important together? Now that we understand what speed and risk-taking mean, the next question is, why are these two things important together? How do speed and risk-taking work as tools for growth when we use them at the same time? When we combine moving quickly with trying new and sometimes scary things, we create a powerful way to learn and improve faster than before. Let me explain this in detail. First, think about speed and risk-taking separately. Speed is about moving fast, not waiting too long before trying something. Risk-taking is about doing things that might feel uncomfortable or new, even if there is a chance of failure. When we put these two together, we are moving quickly and trying new things often. This combination helps us grow because it gives us more chances to practice, make mistakes, and learn. Imagine you are learning English. If you only move slowly, maybe you wait a long time before speaking or practicing, you will not get much better. If you also avoid risks and never try to speak in front of others because you are afraid, your progress will be very slow. But if you move fast and take risks by trying to speak often, even if you make mistakes, you will improve much faster. This is because every time you speak, you learn something new about the language, your mistakes, and how to fix them. Speed and risk-taking together give you many more opportunities to learn. Speed and risk-taking also help us learn better, not just faster. When we try things quickly and often, our brain works harder to understand and remember what happens. We remember our mistakes and successes better because we experience them clearly and often. For example, if you write a small story in English every day and try new words or ideas, your brain will remember more than if you only write once a month. Also, if you take the risk to read out loud in class or practice speaking with friends, you improve your pronunciation and confidence much better. A simple way to think about this is to imagine a game where you try to score points. If you play the game slowly and carefully, you might get 1 or 2 points. But if you play quickly and take chances to make big moves, even if some moves fail, you might score many points. The same happens in learning and growth. Speed and risk-taking increase the chances to succeed, and also to learn from failures. Let me share a story to help explain this. There was a young woman named Anna who wanted to learn English to get a better job. At first, she was very careful. She only spoke English when she was sure her sentences were perfect. She waited a long time before speaking and avoided talking in groups because she was afraid of making mistakes. Her progress was slow, and she felt frustrated. Then Anna decided to change her approach. She began to embrace speed by practicing English every day, even if only for a few minutes. She also decided to take risks by speaking to new people and trying to use new words, even if she was not sure about them. At first, she made many mistakes, but because she practiced often and took risks, she learned quickly. Within a few months, Anna's English improved a lot, and she felt more confident. She even got the job she wanted. This story shows how speed and risk-taking together helped Anna grow faster and better. Another example is from the world of sports. Think about learning to swim. If you stay by the pool's edge, watching others and never jumping in because you are scared, you will never learn. But if you jump in quickly and take the risk to swim even when you don't feel ready, you will start learning to swim sooner. You will make mistakes, maybe go underwater sometimes, but each time you try, you get better. Speed and risk-taking work together to help you swim faster and stronger. Speed and risk-taking also help us build important qualities like courage and resilience. Courage means being brave to try something new. Resilience means not giving up when things get hard. When you move fast and take risks, you practice these qualities every day. You learn that mistakes are okay and that failure is not the end. This mindset helps you keep going and growing in English and in other parts of your life. Sometimes people worry that moving fast and taking risks will cause big mistakes or problems. But it is important to remember that growth is a process. We do not need to be perfect right away. Small mistakes and failures are part of learning. The key is to move quickly, take risks, learn from your mistakes, and try again. This cycle helps you improve and grow step by step. In summary, speed and risk-taking are powerful tools when used together because they create more chances to practice, learn, and improve. Moving fast without risk-taking may lead to careless mistakes, and risk-taking without speed may slow progress. But when combined, speed and risk-taking help us learn faster, better, and with more confidence. They give us energy and courage to face challenges and reach our goals. So, if you want to grow your English skills or any other part of your life, remember to move quickly and take risks. Don't wait too long to start, and don't be afraid of mistakes. Embrace speed and risk-taking, and you will discover new strengths, learn new things, and enjoy your journey of growth much more. This is the secret to becoming better and stronger every day. How to start embracing speed and risk-taking. Now that we know how important speed and risk-taking are for growth, you might be wondering, how can I start embracing speed and risk-taking in my own life? How can you begin to move faster and take small risks, especially if you feel nervous or afraid? In this part, I will share simple steps and helpful tips to get you started. Remember, it is okay to start small and learn step by step. The first step to embracing speed and risk-taking is to change how you think about mistakes and failure. Many people are afraid to make mistakes because they think mistakes mean they are not good enough. But this is not true. Mistakes are an important part of learning. Every mistake helps you understand what you need to improve. So, instead of being afraid of mistakes, try to see them as your teachers. When you think this way, it becomes easier to take risks and move faster. One useful tip is to start with small actions. You do not need to take big risks at the beginning. Small steps are better because they help you build confidence. For example, if you want to practice speaking English faster, Start by saying a few words or simple sentences every day. You can greet someone with "hello" or ask "how are you?" These small actions are risks because you are trying something new, but they are easy and safe. After a few days, try to say a little more, like a full sentence or a question. Step by step, your speed and courage will grow. Another important step is to set small goals. Goals help you focus and feel proud when you achieve them. For example, you can set a goal to speak English for 5 minutes every day or to write a short paragraph. When you reach your goal, celebrate your success, even if it is small. This positive feeling will encourage you to keep going and take more risks. Setting goals also helps you practice moving quickly, because you want to complete your goal every day. It is also helpful to practice regularly. Speed and risk-taking improve with practice. The more often you try, the easier it becomes. Try to create a daily routine where you do something related to speed and risk-taking. For example, practice speaking English with a friend, write a few sentences, or try reading out loud. When you practice often, your brain and body get used to moving faster and taking chances. Many people feel nervous or afraid when they think about taking risks. This fear is natural, but there are ways to overcome fear so it does not stop you. One way is to prepare yourself mentally before you try something new. Take deep breaths and remind yourself that it is okay to make mistakes. Say to yourself, "I am learning, and mistakes help me grow." Positive self-talk like this can calm your nerves and give you courage. Another way to handle fear is to start with people you trust. Practice speaking or taking risks with friends or family who support you. When you feel safe, it is easier to try new things. Later, you can try taking risks with new people or in different situations. This gradual approach helps you build confidence step by step. Remember, it is okay to feel uncomfortable when you take risks or move faster. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. The important thing is to keep going even if you feel a little scared. Every time you try, you become stronger and more confident. If you ever feel stuck or lose motivation, try to think about why you want to grow. Maybe you want to speak English better to make new friends, get a better job, or travel. Keeping your reasons in mind can help you stay motivated to practice speed and risk-taking. You can also keep a journal or notebook to write about your progress. Each day, write down what small risk you took and what you learned. This will help you see how much you are growing. When you look back, you will feel proud of your efforts and motivated to keep going. Finally, remember that embracing speed and risk-taking is a journey, not a race. Everyone moves at their own pace. Be patient and kind to yourself. Celebrate your successes and learn from your mistakes. The more you practice, the better you will become at moving fast and taking risks. To summarize, start by changing how you think about mistakes. Take small steps every day and set simple goals. Practice regularly and use positive words to overcome fear. Begin with people you trust and keep your reasons for growth in mind. Write about your progress and be patient with yourself. These steps will help you embrace speed and risk-taking as tools for your personal growth. So, take a deep breath, smile, and try your first small risk today. Remember, every big change starts with one small step. You have the power to grow, learn, and become more confident. I believe in you. Benefits of embracing speed and risk-taking. When we talk about embracing speed and risk-taking, it is very important to understand the benefits. Benefits mean the good things that happen when you use these tools in your life. When you move quickly and take risks, you open the door to many positive changes. These benefits help you not only to learn faster, but also to feel stronger and more confident in different parts of your life, like school, work, and everyday life. Let's talk about these benefits in detail so you can see why embracing speed and risk-taking is so useful. One of the biggest benefits is that you learn more. When you move quickly and take risks, you try many new things. This gives you more chances to practice and gain experience. The more you practice, the more you learn. For example, if you practice speaking English often, even if you make mistakes, you will learn new words and phrases faster than if you only practice once in a while. The same is true for other skills like writing, reading, or even playing sports. Speed and risk-taking help you gather more knowledge and improve your skills quickly. Another important benefit is that you feel more confident. Confidence means believing in yourself and your abilities. When you take risks and move fast, you face your fears and learn how to handle challenges. Every time you try something new, even if it is difficult, you prove to yourself that you can do it. This builds your confidence little by little. For example, if you take the risk to speak English in front of others, you might feel nervous at first, but after doing it a few times, you will feel more comfortable and proud of yourself. This confidence helps you in many situations, like talking to new people, answering questions, or trying new activities. Speed and risk-taking also help you grow as a person. Growth means becoming better and stronger. When you move quickly and take risks, you develop important qualities like courage, resilience, and creativity. Courage means being brave to try new things. Resilience means not giving up when things get hard. Creativity means thinking of new ideas or ways to solve problems. These qualities are very useful in life. For example, if you have courage and resilience, you will keep trying even when learning English or any other skill is difficult. Creativity will help you find new ways to understand and remember what you learn. In school, embracing speed and risk-taking helps you improve your learning and participate more. When you move fast to complete your homework or study regularly, you understand lessons better. Taking risks by asking questions or sharing your ideas in class helps you learn more and get better grades. Teachers like students who are confident and willing to try new things. When you take risks in school, you make friends and show that you are interested in learning. This makes school more enjoyable and successful. At work, speed and risk-taking are also very important. Moving fast helps you finish your tasks on time and meet deadlines. Taking risks by suggesting new ideas or trying different ways to solve problems can help you stand out. Your boss and co-workers will notice your effort and creativity. This can lead to more opportunities for promotions or better jobs. When you are confident and willing to take risks, you can handle challenges at work more easily and work well with others. These benefits make your work life more successful and rewarding. In everyday life, embracing speed and risk-taking helps you solve problems faster and enjoy new experiences. Life often gives us surprises or difficulties. When you move quickly to find solutions and take risks to try new things, you feel more in control and happy. For example, if your phone stops working, you can quickly look for help or try to fix it. Taking the risk to try a new hobby or visit a new place can bring joy and exciting moments. These actions make life more interesting and full of learning. Another benefit is that embracing speed and risk-taking helps you build better relationships. When you speak quickly and take the risk to start conversations, you meet new people and make friends. People like to be around those who are confident and open to new experiences. This helps you feel less lonely and more supported in your learning and life journey. Good relationships give you motivation and happiness. Embracing speed and risk-taking also teaches you how to handle failure in a positive way. Not every risk will bring success. Sometimes you might fail or make mistakes, but when you move fast and try often, you learn that failure is not the end. You learn from your mistakes and try again. This positive attitude helps you stay strong and keep growing no matter what happens. It also reduces fear and stress because you know mistakes are part of learning. In summary, the benefits of embracing speed and risk-taking are many and valuable. You learn more and faster, feel more confident, and grow as a person. These benefits help you succeed in school, at work, and in your everyday life. You solve problems faster, enjoy new experiences, and build better relationships. You also learn to handle failure in a positive way. All these benefits make your life richer and more meaningful. So, if you want to improve your English or any other skill, remember that moving quickly and taking risks are tools that can help you a lot. They open the door to learning, confidence, and success. Embrace these tools, and you will enjoy the journey of growth and discovery every day. Possible challenges and how to handle them. When we start to embrace speed and risk-taking, we often face some challenges. These challenges are normal, and everyone experiences them at some point. The most common problems are fear and failure. Understanding these challenges and learning how to handle them will help you keep moving forward and growing, even when things feel hard. One of the biggest challenges is fear. Fear can stop us from taking risks or moving fast. We may be afraid to make mistakes, to look silly, or to fail in front of others. This fear is natural because our brain wants to protect us from danger. But many times, this fear is not about real danger. It is about worry or doubt in our minds. For example, you might be afraid to speak English in class because you worry others will laugh or not understand you. This fear can keep you quiet and slow down your learning. To handle fear, the first step is to understand it. Know that fear is normal and happens to everyone, even to people who are very good at what they do. Instead of fighting fear or avoiding it, try to accept it. You can say to yourself, "I am afraid, but I will try anyway." This simple sentence gives you courage and shows that fear does not have to stop you. Another way to handle fear is to start small. Take tiny risks that feel safe and easy. For example, practice speaking English with a close friend or family member before trying it in a bigger group. When you start with small steps, your fear will slowly become smaller. You will feel more comfortable and ready to take bigger risks. Also, try to breathe deeply and stay calm before you take a risk. Deep breaths help your body relax and reduce nervousness. The second common challenge is failure. Failure means that something you tried did not work as you wanted. Maybe you made a mistake, did not get the answer right, or could not finish a task. Failure feels bad because it hurts our pride and confidence. But failure is not the end. It is a chance to learn and improve. Every successful person has failed many times. What makes them different is that they did not give up. When you fail, try to change your thinking about failure. Instead of seeing it as a bad thing, see it as a step toward success. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can I do better next time? This way of thinking helps you stay positive and grow stronger. For example, if you make a mistake when speaking English, listen to the correct way, practice again, and try to improve. Each failure teaches you something new. It is also helpful to talk to someone when you feel disappointed or afraid because of failure. Share your feelings with a friend, teacher, or family member. They can encourage you, give advice, and remind you that everyone makes mistakes. You are not alone in your journey. Sometimes, we may also feel frustration or lack of motivation when progress seems slow. This is normal too. Learning and growing take time and patience. To handle frustration, remind yourself of your goals and why you started. Think about how far you have already come. Celebrate your small wins and keep a positive attitude. It helps to take breaks when you feel tired and come back with fresh energy. Another important tip is to keep trying even when it is hard. Persistence means not giving up. Every time you keep going, you become stronger. Remember, growth is a journey with ups and downs. The important thing is to keep moving forward. If you ever feel overwhelmed by fear, failure, or frustration, try to focus on one small step at a time. Do not try to do everything at once. Breaking your goals into small parts makes them easier and less scary. For example, practice one English sentence today and one new word tomorrow. This way, you will build confidence and speed step by step. In summary, fear and failure are normal challenges when you embrace speed and risk-taking. To handle fear, understand and accept it. Start with small steps and stay calm. To handle failure, change your thinking, learn from mistakes, and ask for support. Remember to be patient, celebrate small successes, and keep trying. By doing these things, you will overcome challenges and continue to grow. So, if you feel scared or worried, know that it is okay. Everyone feels this way sometimes. The important thing is to take a deep breath, keep a positive mind, and try again. You are on a path to learning and becoming better every day. I believe in you, and I know you can do it. We have now reached the end of our podcast. Let's take a moment to remember the most important ideas we talked about today. Our topic was embracing speed and risk-taking as tools for growth. These are two powerful tools that can help you learn faster, become more confident, and grow in many parts of your life, like school, work, and everyday situations. First, we learned what speed means. Speed is about moving quickly and not waiting too long before trying something new. When you practice often and try to do things faster, you give yourself more chances to learn and improve. Next, we talked about risk-taking, which means trying new things even if you are not sure about the result or afraid of making mistakes. Taking risks helps you learn from experience and become stronger. We also talked about why speed and risk-taking work best together. Moving fast and taking risks at the same time helps you learn better and faster. You get more practice, you face challenges, and you build courage and confidence. We shared stories and examples to show how this works in real life. Then, I gave you some simple steps to start embracing speed and risk-taking in your own life. These include changing how you think about mistakes, starting with small actions, setting goals, practicing regularly, and using positive words to fight fear. Remember, it is okay to feel scared or nervous. That is part of learning. Taking small steps and practicing often will help you become braver. We also discussed the many benefits of using speed and risk-taking. You will learn more, feel more confident, and grow as a person. These benefits help you do better in school, at work, and in everyday life. You will be better at solving problems, enjoying new experiences, and building relationships. You will also learn how to handle failure in a positive way. Of course, there are challenges when you try these tools. Fear and failure can make you feel stuck or sad, but I reminded you that these challenges are normal. The best way to handle them is to accept fear, start small, learn from mistakes, ask for support, and keep trying. Remember, growth takes time, and every small step counts. Now, I want to encourage you to try embracing speed and risk-taking in your own life. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. Try speaking a little faster, trying a new word, or asking a question in English. Take small risks every day, and you will see how much you can grow. The more you practice, the better and more confident you will become. You are not alone on this journey. Many people are learning and growing just like you. Believe in yourself and keep moving forward. Remember that every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your